right, we're back. Ray and I have been having some technical difficulties back here on the back end, making that connection from the Detroit area in the US out to Beijing in China can be a difficult task sometimes. So we did run for a short period of time and the video started to break up within the first 15 minutes. So we kind of stopped in our tracks and Ray's been trying to reconnect to the Zoom since. There's a likelihood that we'll just take some of the recordings that were done in Zoom and possibly reconnect, or we'll just go ahead and restart and possibly redo this entire feed before we wrap it up for the day, or even come back again in the next day or so that we can do this proper. I'm just going to contact him right now, and I think we can probably find a better time. He's rebooting right now, so we're going to see what happens on his reboot. Oh, there he is. This should work. And we'll go from there. See how he does coming. Oh, I tried to connect him. He must have booted right back out again. There's something going on with the system right now. Let me see. Oh, there he comes. All right, I'm going to ask you to unmute, Ray.
Is it
Are you
working
there?
now?
I
Yeah.
hear you now. I do.
There's nothing
Now,
wrong with
do you
network.
have it? If you don't have a camera, I have your face on the screen, but it's not your prettiest moment.
Oh,
So I could maybe bring up an, oh, there you go. That's better. So now at least if you break away, there'll be a better image of you in the screen. So if you wanted to turn it off, it would work fine. But Ray, I'm going to just recommend we start this whole thing over if that's okay.
yeah,
Can we do that? You
yeah,
got
yeah,
enough
yeah,
time?
yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do that.
Something was off. I don't
We're
know.
live right now due to the cutaway, but I restarted the feed as after you left that first or
Yeah.
last time. I just re-rolled the whole beginning. So I've only been sitting here for a couple minutes waiting for you to come back. So we're just going to continue from here as though we started the broadcast. We did have an intro before, but I'm just going to re-welcome everyone to the broadcast. My name's Leland Best of Best Studios LLC. I've been a good friend of Ray's now for a couple of years, and he's on here again as usual, hanging out with us on the New Oaks AI podcast. Ray's the owner of New Oaks AI and EasySite AI. And Ray, what do you got going on today? We're heading into the holiday period, of course, for a lot of us over here in the U.S. But tell us what's going on. How do you feel?
Yes. Yeah, we're doing well. So recently there are a lot of things going on. Manus AI released AI website building as a AI agent company, and another company called Gamma just got $68 million fundraising at 2.1 billion valuation.
I know,
Yeah,
right? That's nuts. I
yeah,
wish I could have somebody just hand me $68 million because I knew what I was talking about.
yeah.
I never have anybody come up to me and say, "Hey, would you like to have $68 million? Well, here you're worth about 2.1 billion. Why not?" I know
Yeah,
we're
well,
all
you
working
never
toward
know.
that.
Never know. Maybe one day after your followers at TikTok has
Yeah,
grown to
absolutely. I got
couple
big
million,
hopes.
yeah, or 10 million followers,
Why
definitely.
not? You never know. It can always happen, right? It happens to some
Yeah,
of the fewest of us. Right? So, what
yeah,
about Gamma? Gamma is one of those sites that I wasn't really that familiar with, but I was in a way. I knew of the name. I had seen what they've been doing a little bit, but it's really kind of it's an AI enhanced PowerPoint, basically, when you think about it, right?
yeah.
Um,
It's a PowerPoint maker using AI. It was a startup at Silicon Valley, so they're one of the few AI PPT makers that survived actually, and survived and bloomed and grow into a level of ARR, with $100 million ARR recently, means that
mhm.
their annual revenue is around $100 million, which is quite a achievement.
That's crazy too, isn't it?
Yeah,
And I believe, Ray, the first time we were looking at this, we were looking at a different website
yeah,
under the Gamma name. So don't get confused, guys. If you're out there looking for what we're demonstrating here, this is the gamma.com.ai. And this
yeah,
is a AI PowerPoint generator. We had a very similar brand up on the screen earlier, Ray, that we thought was actually the presentation software. And we must have clicked on the wrong link or what have you. But this is
yeah,
what we were meant to speak on today. So
yeah.
I think that's a little better than what we had the first time. So Thanks for that, Ray. But yeah, I'm kind of interested. I saw another app similar to this back before AI was really big, but I think the biggest thing I've seen here is AI's become a creative now. It's not
That
just creating the images or the videos or the color schemes and things like that, or even the edge work. It's literally doing the creative process.
exactly. So AI is so powerful now. So the beauty of AI is that if you gave your objective, right, in the form of prompt, it will do deep research in the internet and collect all the data with different over a couple hundred data sources, and
Mm-hmm.
then combine them together, come up with PowerPoint with very deep insights, and also and delivered in a more presentable way, means that a lot of graphics and tables that people, audience are easier to understand. So
Mm-hmm.
that I think that's what AI can do with, in the PowerPoint business.
So what kind of pricing model are they looking at? It doesn't look any much more expensive than I would see. And that's what I'm really seeing a trend of also, Ray, is that the pricing of SaaS has come down because a
Exactly.
lot of people are entering the space. There's new developers, vibe coders, all that coming into the platforms, and they need people to see their new apps. They need people to get on their new SaaS platforms that they've just realized they can build by themselves. And so they are pricing the market a lot lower than what we've seen corporate, enterprise platforms charging for users, no more of that single user stuff. You can get
Right.
in for pretty cheap. Under 20 bucks a month will get you on these apps real easy.
Right. Because AI lowered the entry barrier of the business, so the
Mm-hmm.
competition is becoming fierce and
Mm-hmm.
fierce. So the competition actually drove down the price and the cost of the whole industry. So
I
you're
love it.
right. So I think the more and more with more and more web coders getting the market, there will be a lot more applications being built every single day. So
Mm-hmm.
the total cost of SaaS will be definitely going down.
Not unlike what DeepSeek did when they jumped into the
Yeah,
marketplace on
right.
GPT to decide where the bar was going to be made. And I think they're doing it again now in the SaaS market. But just to touch on Manus as well, we did earlier, obviously, we had a little breakup in the atmosphere, but Manus also just came out with a new website builder. Tell us what's really going on over there.
Yeah, just a little test on Manus website builder. So Manus used to be agentic workflow builder or AI agent builder. So literally, you can use Manus to build any agent you wanted from, a PDF or PowerPoint or even a research report about Tesla stock. Just so the way that Manus works is that it's a AI dominated workflow or process. And then
Mm-hmm.
recently, I think because web coding is getting so more and more popular, so they decided to get into the coding business. So they released Manus 1.5 just to
Gotcha.
allow their users to build a website, full stack website with AI. So I did a little bit testing yesterday, but it seems that their product is still in a very early stage. You
Mm-hmm.
need to upgrade to a higher plan in order to
Oh, okay.
build a comprehensive um, website. So I asked Manus to build apple.com for me. So it didn't go through. I think
No,
yeah, it's too complicated.
still working on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's
It's
right.
still coding.
Yeah,
We'll get back with him when he's done. No,
yeah,
I get it. I've tried. I like even when you built your site, Ray. I went to Bolt. I went to Lovable. I went to a couple others and tried to build websites at the same time you were constructing EasySite, and yours didn't drop the ball. I mean, I had Bolt drop the ball. I had Lovable drop the ball,
yeah,
and yet what ran on your end was so smooth. And I see it time and time again. Even now, when we head over to EasySite on just the ground level, I mean, it's not what it used to be
yeah,
3 months ago.
yeah,
Now over at EasySite, we see Ray has applied several templates. We have the Nano Banana, the Sora 2 video generator, the AI clip, the AI headshot, the
yeah.
AI pet studio, and you've just recently added some more. So yeah, Manus is building a website developer, but you've got a full on, what do we call it? You've changed the whole, go
AI
ahead.
app, AI app factory. So we're
I love
building an
it.
app factory with AI, which means that
Yeah.
I think web coding is cool, but eventually it still has a lot of limits, which
Mhm.
means that AI can create code, but it cannot build software, which means that
True.
eventually I think customers or users need a delivered solution instead of a tool that you have to learn every single day, right?
Hmm.
How to code.
Hmm.
So our vision is that I think eventually what if it doesn't matter how smart AI is, but people still need to learn a lot in order
Yeah,
to build
I
a
agree. Even
working.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, you are an AI automation expert, but you have to learn every single day, right, to build a fully
I do.
working app. So the
Mhm.
idea is that instead of building a tool, we want to deliver a solution directly to our business owner users so that they can pick an app as a business out of box and
Mhm.
either to put that into implement the app, uh, deploy it to a hosting server and use directly, or you can use that as a starting point to customize it a little bit, just the UI and logo, boom, then you are done, right? You can start to put online and do advertisement and start to acquire customers and make money out right away within like
Mhm.
1 or 2 hours. So that's the idea.
Yeah, and not only that, but you've added the first six, which we've seen before, and up until the last broadcast 2 weeks ago, and just since then, you've added four more templates, Ray, to the EasySite platform at the same price point that you have the others. Can you tell
Yeah.
us what these four new templates are all about? I see an AI seller studio, a
Yeah.
reseller photo or resale photo enhancer, talk to PDF, and an AI blogger. Just give us the
Right.
30,000 on both on all those.
Yeah. So the AI Seller Studio literally what it does is that if you're a Amazon e-commerce owner, you want to put a lot of your inventory merchant right onto Amazon's website. So previously you have to use a very good camera take the image of the product, and
Mhm.
then you have to find a real life scene or use case just to take a lot of shots and pick the best one and
Mhm.
get your product listed on
I
Amazon.
want to sell my. Can I sell my cat? No, let's just
Yeah.
throw something like this in
Well, you can
there.
sell any you know if you have a mug or a swag, you can sell any swag you have,
Okay,
right?
I didn't log into the app, but I was just giving
Yeah.
people a concept idea where, yeah, it's as simple as
So the
just dragging
idea
an
is,
image in, give it a
yeah,
prompt, and let it roll.
just get any product image and the AI will remove the background, right? Create
Yeah,
a white background
very
image,
cool.
and then use that image, place that product image into any kind of
Mhm.
settings that you set up. For example, put it
Mhm.
in front of a beautiful house or put it on a table
Mhm.
so that it change the background of different use cases so
Mhm.
that it can showcase the real live use case for your Amazon listed
I like
uh,
that.
goods. So that's the
Yeah.
whole idea. It saved you a lot of time. Just make a random picture product image into a professional Amazon listed um, image to boost your sales. So that's the whole
Yeah,
idea.
that's and I've
Yeah.
run an eBay store for over 20 years, and I
Wow.
know exactly what it's like to try and come up with photo galleries for an
Yeah.
object. So let me just finish. I did log in finally to the site after the fact. So
Yeah.
you can see what's going on here. You upload a photo, it does the AI processing, and then you download your magical image to upload into your system so that and it's taking it from any generation up to 4K if you want to basically ramp the quality of the imagery up. So it
Yeah.
looks pretty cool, Ray. I like this. Let me ask you this. How
Yeah.
far away are we? And you can go check this out for free, guys. Just go sign up, get a few images every month if you want to play with it first before you commit. But what do you see, like, for instance, as being a TikTok shop owner myself, I create video all day long on TikTok. And one of the stipulations to like TikTok video is having to have and manipulate the product.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just use imagery. The whole idea is about selling on live video. So, but do you see like AI being that really soon where you would be able to take a photo image of a
Mhm.
product,
Yeah.
make it 3D, give it to an avatar, and let the avatar do the work? Or are they already doing that?
Yeah. Yes. I think right now in a 2D dimension, it's already can do that. So we have another
Sure.
template called AI Clip. That's
Hmm.
where you put image of your product and
Yeah.
then use a prompt. It can create a voice over video clip that with a digital avatar holding your product, use it and just market its benefits. It's already can
Hmm.
done that, but it's not just 3D yet, because 3D you need a more complicated or
Yes, sure.
sophisticated video model, but 2D is already workable.
Yeah, I could see that being interesting once it starts to get to the point where you're literally replacing influencers because you have the, I mean, they're doing it already in 2D on Instagram, right?
Yeah,
They go out there and they have these female travel agent type avatars that are just going all over the world to these exotic locations and
yes.
drinking these awesome drinks and eating these awesome plates of food that never existed. Yeah.
That's right. That's
Now
right.
you've got the ability to do video as well. I don't want it to drown out the line between reality and fantasy. I think that's going to be
Yeah,
a difficult line to
to draw.
really filter through very
Yeah,
soon. It's going to be hard to tell, right?
I know. It's so tough
So let's
to.
get past the trends onto what's really, we've told us what's going on in EasySite as well with all of these new templates that you've got. It's kind of amazing. What about the talk to PDF? That was the only other one we didn't really talk about real quick. The AI recruiter is kind of obvious for HR folks, but
Yeah.
talking to a PDF, some people just go, "What are you talking about? We don't understand.
Yeah.
I've never talked to a
Well,
PDF." So
yeah, it's
lay
it's
that.
kind of it's a use case that we recently found that there are in some use case that you do want to read the PDF,
Hmm.
you're lazy, you don't want to type anything, but you can
Hmm.
upload the PDF and just to have a real-time call, like it's a voice chat, literally just ask PDF, what is summarize, what the for example, summarize the stock performance of Tesla recently. If you
Hmm.
upload a PDF about Tesla's financial report, you can start to ask even when you're holding yourself on the go because you don't have time to open up your computer, right?
Hmm.
So it's more use the voice, real-time voice to talk to any
Yeah.
document that you want instead of just use a keyboard to check and get information. It's more convenient and it's used for different use case.
I guess it'd be a good thing to talk about if you had something like a pre-dump.
Yeah.
If somebody offered you that, or even any kind of contract documents, anything like that that come in a PDF form, closing a house, a lot of
Yes.
those documents, loan documents, a lot of
Yep.
things that people don't take the time to read that they just
Exactly.
sign on and not even, oh yeah, I
Yep.
read the terms and conditions. Those are
Right.
other ones that you can load up from websites pretty easily too. Now, let me ask you this, Ray. I know it says PDF,
Yeah.
but I'm going to ask for a feature.
Yeah.
Would there be a way to like have it translate HTML to PDF so that it would save an archive of, say, a scrape of a web page so that you could
Yeah.
scrape the web page, turn it into a PDF, and then talk to that?
Yes. Yes. That's
Just
exactly
saying.
what
I don't
I'm
know if
gonna.
it's,
Yeah.
does that sound fair? That sounds practical?
Oh, because we already have a feature on EasySite which is called AI PPT. So
Oh,
literally,
true.
yeah, you can already generate a PowerPoint. And
Okay.
the next step is to turn the PowerPoint to a PDF and then
Mhm.
talk to it. So it's a natural step.
True.
Yeah, it's very easy to deliver. I would
Nice.
say.
Well, I guess I'm on the right track then. I'm trying to
Yeah,
just
you
stay
are.
in line with. I've been behind the ball. I have been. I have not caught up with some of the latest. Ray kept me informed of the trends today with his emails. So, for me to see what was really going on these last 2 weeks, I've been focused on generating a lot of videos. So, I haven't had the chance to really pay attention to what's going on in the AI space, Ray.
No.
So, just give us a final rundown here. I mean, we've covered the fact that we've seen Gamma really push the limits. They've gotten 68 million. Manus releases an AI website builder. And it seems like, the trends are shaping up for the future of where tech and innovation is going to go in the open developer space. EasySite has some really cool features with what, 4 new templates. And the new feature, though, too, didn't you add something with regards to, yeah, I thought I saw another note here,
Yeah,
but
the
maybe it wasn't. It
flow,
was a feature within
workflow,
the system.
workflow
One more
builder,
time. Oh, yeah,
workflow,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes,
workflow
go ahead.
builder.
Fill us
Yeah.
in on that, Ray.
Oh,
Sorry, I knew we were missing one.
That's a new product. We're
Mhm.
probably going to release that the next week to allow anyone to build workflow like N8N with AI. So it's going to be a conversational workflow builder, but to replace the traditional ones like N8N.
That sounds pretty impressive, Ray. I would love to be the first one to test that out, see what happens. Always feel free to get a hold of me if you're in beta, and I'll
Yeah,
poke around in a little bit for you. All right,
yeah,
Ray, I don't have anything else for the folks today. It looks like we were kind of wrapped up. We've got our few minutes in here. If we see anything, or if you guys have any questions about what you've seen on any of our broadcasts, be sure to get a hold of support over at EasySite AI or NewOaks.ai if it has to do with the site over there. And be sure to keep track of what we do out here. We'll be here 2 weeks from today,
yeah,
likely at the 8 p.m. hour. You think that'll work, Ray? For 2 weeks
yeah,
from now would work better for you? So we're
yeah.
going to roll back due to the time change over here in the US. We're now into the daylight savings period. So that gives Ray an extra hour of sleep, I think, doesn't it? Or did you wake? You're all good?
Yeah.
All
One
right.
more.
Sounds good. Yeah. He
All
has
right.
to get up in the morning. I have to go to bed now. So it's one of those things that are basically the way it goes. Ray, thanks for being here as always. And we'll see you in 2 weeks at 8 p.m. This has been the New Oaks AI podcast. And everybody have a good evening. We'll see you next time. Take care
See you
for now.
next time. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye.